Kansas legislators have passed Senate Bill 133, granting amnesty to underage drinkers seeking emergency assistance for themselves or for others. The bill will require for the caller to stay on the scene and cooperate fully with law enforcement. The goal for legislators is not to condone underage drinking, but to save lives of those in need of help from alcohol poisoning and other alcohol-related issues. Their hope is that underage drinkers will be more open to doing the right thing, as there will no longer be a fear of prosecution. The bill was passed by the Senate in March of 2015 and passed by the House of Representatives February 5th of 2016. The bill will return to the Senate before being sent to be signed into law by Governor Sam Brownback. While the Kansas state government is working on underage alcohol consumption, our student government is focusing on another topic. If you have an opinion on smoking and tobacco policies, now is the time to voice your opinion.
I think smoking's bad, obviously, but I feel like it's someone's choice if they want to smoke it. On campus, it's kind of annoying sometimes, cigarettes, because you get some of that that smell when you walk by, or even people vaping. You get some of the vape clouds if they're walking and just obviously passing it down. So it's kind of annoying, but overall, it really doesn't affect me that much.
Comments like these may be able to help our student senators make a decision that could change things for students, faculty, and visitors. While this has been a hot topic this semester, the conversation has actually been going on for years.
It started with student leadership a few years ago. They kind of started this process. They adopted a policy where it was 30 feet from the building, and so you could smoke 30 feet from a building, any building on K-State campus. And so then last year, the leaders adopted a stricter policy, and they actually adopted the policy of designated areas. And so it's not well known on campus, but that is the current policy, is designated areas.
Currently, signs on campus restrict where you can or cannot smoke cigarettes. The Student Senate will soon be voting on whether or not these signs will read just "no smoking."
When the Kansas Health Foundation reached out to us, we decided that we would explore this end goal of a complete tobacco ban.
Bangert is part of the Smoking and Tobacco Engagement Committee that came up with the proposal for a complete tobacco ban. This would include chewing tobacco and other smoking devices, which has caused a variety of opinions to surface.
I'm going to a class right now where there are people who chew in the class. There's a table in the back room of my class that always says spit cups, and they chew in the class. Chewing is one thing because it doesn't really it's disgusting, but it really doesn't bother me because it doesn't have a smell or anything, and it's someone just walking around spitting into a cup. I don't really know. I could see why they'd want to ban it because it's kind of nasty, but.
During an open forum the committee and other campus groups organized, chewing tobacco was one specific focal point.
We do have another question, and this one is actually from a caller. So we'll go ahead and listen to that, and then we can answer it.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Hey, my name is Arthur White. I'm calling asking, considering that chewing tobacco doesn't have a secondhand effect, why is it a part of the proposed ban?
Very good question. Does anyone want to take the lead on that one?
That's actually one of the reasons why I am against a tobacco ban, and probably the reason why the students in the College of Agriculture are against it as well.
I guess I'll kind of go into this discussion a little bit more. For us, throughout the process, we were kind of aware of the whole health issue with tobacco and smoking, and so a lot of our discussion focused on respect.
The committee further explained that allowing students to chew tobacco on campus has left a mess for staff to clean up.
Chewing tobacco kind of came from respect for your maintenance crew and for your buildings, and so we have a lot of people who are missing the trash cans and who are spitting in the urinals or the drinking fountains, and so it's kind of respect to them in a sense that it's not their job to clean that up, and it's not their job to just make sure that you're respecting their buildings. And so with that, I guess it's self-enforced. The whole thing would be self-enforced. And so it's more just kind of putting it on the person and saying that that's not their job and that you should make their lives easier, not harder, and that as a K-State campus, we do preach family, and we do say that we're looking out for our neighbor and the people behind us. And so I guess it's just kind of putting it on you to say, are you going to stop doing that to the people behind you? And are you going to respect the people around you?
So far, 101,028 other universities have adopted similar smoking and tobacco bans. Will K-State be next? Throughout this process, we have heard from some of the other schools who have done this in Kansas.
We had KU speak, Fort Hays speak, and Pitt State speak about just kind of how they did it, the steps that they took to implement this, and just kind of to give us some information on if we would like to try this as a school.
It's not too late to join the conversation. You can still reach out to your student senators and even attend a meeting on February 18th at 7 o'clock. For MHK All Day, I'm Juan Cisneros.